Jammers, and welcome back to a brand new live episode of Jams and Cocktails. I am Brad Brock, and I'll be your host this evening. Bet you couldn't have guessed that. Something about this show might bug you tonight. But that's okay, because we have just the people here who can take care of that for you. You guys say hello to our good friends and special guests, Tim and Jess from the Bug Juice. All right, you guys, we're going to get to know them a little bit better, or you're going to get to know them. I know them intimately, but we'll talk about that later on. We're going to get to know them and their products throughout the show tonight, while also putting the Bug Juice to the test at my expense, I believe. I think that's what's going to be happening. We're going to be playing some fun games along the way, you guys. So give it up for our destruction crew this evening, the ever-lovely Ms. Jordan Taylor.
Oh, hello. Jordan looks like her profile picture.
She does. And the baddest bitch this side of the Mississippi. That's Tim.
He's still a bad bitch.
Thanks for having me.
The second baddest bitch is Ellie Brock.
That was great. She meant to do that.
Totally new to talk about. There's been some changes since the last time on the show.
There have been some changes. You guys, thank you all so much for tuning in live with us tonight on YouTube, Facebook, and listening in on Shore Life Radio. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like, share, and follow us on social media. And as if they weren't amazing enough, two of you. Tim and Jess are our December keg sponsors. So thank you so much for keeping us drinking. I got the graphic right this week, Ellie. Last week I didn't switch the graphic out, and it was still Ellie. She was our last month's sponsor. But you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for that.
Absolutely.
You too. You out there, you too could be a keg sponsor. And if you've got a business or project that you're working on that you want to promote, we're happy to do that. So slide into my DMs, and I'll give you more information on how to do that. And you can also visit us at jnclive.tv and get a link there as well. We are watching the chats and comments. When I say we, I mean Ellie and Jordan. I've really gotten busy, and I really don't even watch them anymore. They're here. They're on my screen.
Wow.
So hopefully they'll get the hint and start picking some out and telling me about it. But we're trying to watch them as much as we can. So join our conversation. You can also text us at 321-345-6658. You can talk to us there.
You don't have the number on the screen anymore, Brad.
No, I took it down.
Oh.
I was getting some creepy callies in the middle of the night, and I was done with it. Yeah, I was. I think some of it was like robots.
Yeah.
They just scouring
Brad,
the internet.
what you doing?
It was kind of like that.
What are you wearing?
And I was like, no, I'm done. So I had to take it off the screen.
Leave me alone.
That's funny.
Come back tomorrow morning.
Oh, but yeah. You guys, we got quite a bit to get to tonight. So I guess let's get right into our cocktail of the week. How fun. This is a good one. Oh, where is it? There we go.
Colors you guys want.
Yeah, you gotta figure out the colors.
You get first dibs.
I like green.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the green.
All right, you guys, our cocktail of the week. This is aptly named Bug Juice. This is for all you 90s babies out there. The colorful, sugary drink of 90s childhoods got its playful name from the camp slang for sugary drinks. Did you know that? And they would serve them to kids. Man, the times were so much better. We didn't know what the red dye was that we were talking about before the show. It was just delicious, sugary goodness that we gave all the kids. Me, I'm the kids. So it was a lunchbox staple and a summer camp classic. Captured the essence of carefree days. While it wasn't a massive pop culture phenomenon, it holds a nostalgic place in many hearts. And today we're taking a sip back in time to see if Bug Juice still brings the same buzz.
There's going to be so many bug jokes tonight, aren't there?
Oh, goodness.
Well, and actually, we get a lot of people that talk about the bug juice. A lot of older gentlemen that come to us that are in the service, and like the Navy specifically, babe.
Yeah, a lot of veterans. We heard
lot of
lots
vets.
of story from our old vets. That,
You know what we used to call the bug juice?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So
What did they used to call it?
Interesting.
Can you say it?
It was all no, it was called the bug juice, but it was like a
It was kind of the same. It was kind of just a rot gut, drink that they had out there in the
But they drank in the
jungles.
service.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, look at that. You never know about these things here. Well, we got
knows
the
what
bug
they were
juice
giving
here. This is not what they were drinking in the jungle, that's for sure. Maybe on the jungle gym.
I was going to say we had in college jungle juice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Yes.
here's what we're gonna do, you guys. What we're gonna do to drink this is we're gonna open it. You gotta take a sip, make a little room, and then I got everybody a shot of vodka because that's how we do it here. So it's no longer your kid's drink. What flavors did everybody get? Because mine is the original fruit punch.
All the labels say fruit punch, by the way.
Interesting.
Mine
That's
say
weird.
tropical.
Oh, tropical.
I've got tropical.
Tropical fruit punch.
I have wild berry
fruit punch. All right, you gotta take a
I'm
sip
pretty
first.
sure that mine is like
Sour
lid.
fruit punch.
I don't know if it's
It just
sour
says
or
sour. That's it.
it's
There's
just
no
sour.
flavor.
It might be
don't
Chernobyl
smell
green.
great.
I'm not sure.
Chernobyl green. Oh, that's
It
that's
doesn't
not
smell
great.
great.
Mine does taste like Dimetapp.
You're pouring it in you're going to have to drink that whole thing then, Brad.
Oh,
That was the point. What were you gonna do?
I was just going to probably take the shot and see if I needed this.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was.
I'm not sure if I could drink this whole
That's okay,
bottle
Brad.
of
I'm gonna
Chernobyl
pour it
green
into
on
my
You
this.
guys
bottle.
are more
I'm gonna
hardcore
mix
than I
it.
thought. I was just gonna shoot the shot and then chase it.
Yeah, figure the rest out.
They were like,
after.
the vodka probably tastes better.
Or maybe just like a little sip of this.
Not gonna lie, it's
It's very sweet.
it's
Not
very
gonna
sweet.
lie, it has a little aroma of like a I'm thinking more like a stinky locker room.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A little sweat.
It has a little bit of like a foot jockstrap smell.
Yeah. Dirty socks.
Yeah,
Ooh.
dirty socks.
I feel like
yes.
the vodka makes this
Delicious.
one taste a
like
little bit better.
like an old school soccer bag.
I feel like I need to try yours.
You should.
That ain't so
Give it a
bad.
whirl.
I could definitely drink one of those.
Just like a jock strap.
It's so sweet.
And Tim wouldn't know.
Brings back memories.
How is the tropical?
It's very
Hello?
tropical.
Nice. I don't know why Jess is so little on the screen there. I'm not sure what happened. I think I put the wrong camera, maybe.
It's tiny.
It's just a
It's
little
okay. I'm a
guy.
midget. I'm used to it. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Munchkin.
We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in post. Nice.
I love it.
Well, join us each week for our shot or cocktail of the week by visiting us at jnclive.com or I'm sorry, jnclive.tv. It's been a long time since I've done this. To see the recipe and all of our shot or cocktail of the week recipes. So you can find us there.
Did you guys already do all your shots?
Yeah.
I poured
I poured mine in my bottle.
Oh, I did mine.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad if you took a little sip and did the shot because this is so intense. It kind of numbs your mouth a little bit.
Did you shot the shot and then took a sip?
No, I took a little sip and then took the shot.
Yeah. It goes good like that.
Yeah.
That's
Just
amazing.
gonna shoot the shot.
Yeah. Probably really all you need. Yeah.
Nice. You poured it in,
Feel the
right,
burn.
Ellie? You poured it right
I
in there.
did.
Yeah, I did do it.
It's
pretty
so
sure I missed
sweet,
my
though.
mouth.
There's so much sugar that it just gets mixed in.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sipping on that one. I think throughout the evening.
It's very
I'm gonna
sweet.
need
Be
some
nice and-
Ozempic after this.
You got to give your pancreas a break, baby.
For real.
We have a commercial for that.
There's a Jennifer in the chat that says, "I love you, Jess."
Oh, Jennifer.
Jennifer with one N
Oh, Jen.
and a last name I'm not gonna try to pronounce.
True.
Trujillo.
Ew.
Oh, you can't
Oh,
see.
that's my girl Jen Trujillo. She's in Arizona.
Zona.
Nice. Arizona in the house. Got to represent. I love it.
I'm gonna have to put my spectacles on.
All right, are you guys ready to answer the tough questions?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. I promise that it's going to be easy. Okay, so I'm putting you on the spot because it's not going to be easy. So before we get into all the nooks and crannies,
Hey, that's my line. Literally, that's my line.
I just want you to give us your 30-second Shark Tank pitch about your flagship product, just the bug juice, and we'll go from there. And then I'll decide whether I'm going to give you $800 million or not.
Oh,
And go.
800 million? Oh, shit.
no pressure.
Come on.
Hey, Shark Tank. Are you tired of getting eaten up by the bugs? Tried everything? Still getting bitten? Well, no need to fret anymore. The bug juice is here. You may be saying to yourself, what is the bug juice? Well, the bug juice is an all-natural, no-see-um, and mosquito repellent. We call it preventative because really nothing repels mosquitoes and especially no-see-ums anymore because they don't feed by scent. They're not repelled by scent. So we have figured out how to prevent them from actually biting you. So the bug juice being all natural, meaning it's kid safe, pet friendly, and safe for our oceans and our reefs and our grass, our reef grass, our ocean grass,
Our manatees.
our manatees. They appreciate that. It creates a barrier on your skin that not only blocks your scent from being detected by the bugs, because some of us get bitten a lot more than others. We'll talk about that why. But it also creates a physical barrier that no insect can penetrate. So we call that the maximum scent and bite barrier.
Yep.
We guarantee it, 100%. If you ever get bit, we'll give you your money back. Today we're seeking $800,000.
Million.
800 million.
Million.
Of course, obviously.
Million.
Don't sell
with the
yourself
M.
short.
Right?
Yeah.
For a
Million.
1.7% return
Outstanding.
on your money.
Well, I say you strike a hard bargain. Do you guys take cashier's checks? Or
Absolutely.
money orders?
Money is
We
money.
take all forms of
Everything
money.
printed on a printer?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you guys really believe in this product, and I know that, so I'm going to put my own knowledge aside of knowing you guys for a billion years, and we're just going to talk about it. So you touched on this just briefly, but the sweet blood myth, right? It's some say it's a myth. You had mentioned in another interview that I saw you on that you've been a bug magnet. Absolutely. As long as you know. So why do you think everybody calls it, I got the sweet blood, and that whole thing. But why do you think that some people are more prone to bites, and how does bug juice kind of cater to folks like you?
So what it is actually is it's not actually your blood type, because if it was your blood type, then, bugs would actually know what your blood type is, and they don't really know that because they're not doctors. So, so what it comes down to the lactic acid that comes through your skin, through your pores when you sweat. It creates a microscopic bacteria on your skin. And that's what the bugs pick up on. You don't smell it. We don't smell it. But the bugs pick up on it. And so that is what attracts them to people more so than other people. It's not necessarily your blood type or anything of that nature. It's that bacteria that your sweat pores create on your skin. That's what they pick up on. That's what they're attracted to. And, some of it is the carbon or whatever, but it's the bacteria on your skin. So when you sweat a lot, your pores, all that stuff that's in your guts, all of that is coming out of your skin, is coming out of your pores, because your skin is your largest organ. So that's what is excreting, and that's
Speak for yourself. No, I'm kidding.
I cannot make any comment on that, Brad. That's what they say.
Yeah.
So that's what they pick up on, is that microscopic bacteria that everybody secretes. Nobody really, you don't smell it, you don't notice it. Yeah, I don't smell it, but the bugs detect it, and that's what they are drawn to.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say if you sweat more, you would get more bites, or it's just the type of bacteria? Like,
it's
if you're a sweatier person.
Well, not necessarily a sweatier person. It is more what's going on inside of your gut system. So it's more of the bacteria and the lactic acid buildup that's going on inside of your guts. So we have found that a lot of the times we run into customers that are on medications. So a lot of people that are on like diabetic medication or, other types of medications, that they have a different type of chemical makeup in their systems, and that puts off a different aroma, because all the time we meet people, they're like, oh, my wife gets eaten up and I don't have anything. And, you have two people living next to each other and they probably eat the same diet. They probably, they live together for 40 years or whatever, and they're literally almost the same person, but their guts are still different. So it's the microbiome of your system is what is really attracting them more so than anything else.
It's interesting. Vincent from Colorado says he's a Colorado native, and he's used everything under the sun for bug repellent during camping or even just sitting by the fire pit, and nothing worked until he used bug juice. So.
Oh, that's my Vinny.
Vinny!
I concur, man. Like, like I said, I have to put my feelings aside to get through this interview. But, like, I've already been sold on this product for ages, It just works. It's unbelievable. So, speaking of Colorado, thank you, Vinny. That's a great segue, man. You guys moved to Florida from Colorado several years ago now.
Where at in Colorado?
Everywhere.
So we're both natives of Colorado. Just grew up in the Inglewood area. I traveled all over the place as a kid in Colorado. So Denver suburbs, Lakewood, Littleton, Inglewood.
Well, our cousin lives in Loveland right now.
Loveland. Yeah. There's two Lovelands. There's Loveland, like ski area, and then there's Loveland, northeast Colorado, too.
She's at the one that's close to Denver.
Yeah,
it's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, out on the plains. So, we love Colorado. It was just time to see, something else. And so we've always wanted to travel someplace and live closer to the water and to the beach. And we just said, let's go to Florida, man. Florida looks beautiful. My dad lives here. And so almost 8 years ago, we moved here. And as soon as we got here, the first thing we did was, drop the trailer, went to a tiki bar, got some pina coladas and some rum runners and headed to the beach. And that's when we discovered the no-see-ums.
And you guys had not any idea about these things before you got here?
No, I mean,
I think because like Florida natives, we it's like Bane from Batman. We were raised by the no-see-ums. We grew up in it.
Well, they don't talk about that in the welcome guide.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, welcome to Florida.
The welcome center at Yeehaw Junction be like, watch out for those no-see-ums.
No, it's beautiful here. There's no bugs.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So it was, that was kind of our introduction. Our welcome to Florida was getting destroyed by the no-see-ums. And, we moved here to just kind of have a better way of life and relax and do some fishing. And man, I would come home after a day of fishing and I would be just covered in no-see-um bites. And Jess was like, oh my God, we have to do something about this. And of course I was using everything on the market,
right?
That claimed to
all
stop
the nasty
them,
stuff,
all the nasty stuff, the deets and things that are not good for you. And I would still get
that are openly carcinogenic to human beings
100%.
and animals.
And they're like, put this on your skin.
Right.
He's like, I'm going to put 100% DEET on my skin. I'm just like, really?
Yeah. And it's,
let's just go to Chernobyl and call it good.
Yeah. I'd come home and I'd still be eating up and so it wasn't working for me. And so Jess would make little concoctions as she always has, whether I had a headache or, a neck pain or something. She always had little tinctures for everything. And I'd say, babe, where's that bug juice stuff you made? I'm going fishing. And she'd send me out with a new little spray bottle and I'd try it. And it just kept getting better and better. And one night a buddy of mine called me and said, hey, man, a snooker biting at the spillway. Let's go out. And it was the absolute worst thing I have ever seen. Swarms of mosquitoes. The no-see-ums were just horrendous. And the fish started biting and so did the bugs. And everybody left the spillway. And I stayed and covered myself in the latest and greatest bug juice, concoction. And I came home that night and I had one bite on the end of my finger.
Wow.
And I said, not only, holy cow, babe, look at all these fish I stayed and caught, all these fish I caught, but I got one bite. you're really onto something here. This is seriously good stuff. And then about then was the pandemic, and we all went into the lockdown and had some, a lot of time to spend quality time with each other. And so we would go out in the mangroves and the swamps and the ponds and the canals behind our house at the worst possible times of the day, and we would take a whole box of everything on the market, all the natural stuff, all the unnatural stuff, and we would spray an arm down and make notes and see the mosquitoes swarming and take, bites from the no-see-ums. And it just kept getting better and better. And as we learned how they were feeding and why they were feeding on me so much versus Jess, or our son Tristan was with us.
I got nothing.
Just got nothing. And our son Tristan, he's like, I don't know what your problem is, Dad. I'm like, you can see him mosquitoes stuck to one arm that had nothing on it or another product on it. And then, man, our last trip out was into the mangroves in Jensen Beach, where the mosquitoes and the no-see-ums are just horrendous. One of the best fishing spots out there. And we got no bites. I got no bites with this stuff. And so I told Jess, I said, you know what? I think you did it. This is the perfect blend. It's the perfect ingredients. Here's the deal. I will brand this. We'll get a tent. We'll get banners made. I'll start doing farmers markets. I'll start promoting this. I'm going to spray my hand and I'm going to stick it in the fire ant mound. And if these fire ants don't bite me, we know we've got a product that we can guarantee 100% will stop the bites.
Oh,
That is psychotic.
No, thank you.
Y'all are mad scientists.
I am a freaking ant magnet. I swear to God, I could be in the middle of a Walmart parking lot and there could be nothing around me. I can just be on the concrete and I will get bit on my toes because I'm always in flip-flops, but I will get bit on my fucking toes by a damn ant. And I'm just like...
Jordan's the same way. Jordan has she has a really serious allergic reaction to fire ants. She's had to go to the urgent care to get a cortisone shot to
They're
you know what I mean?
horrible.
It's
They're
her phone
horrible.
blimps up. It's crazy. So
Yep.
Absolutely.
that is
Absolutely.
that is madness.
Yeah.
It is madness.
We might have to try it later
Yeah, we should.
because Lord knows
You got ants.
my yard. Yeah, we have a whole game in the JNC arcade about it. We have tons of ants. And I was just telling them we have a nice big fire anthill right on the patio that just built through the cracks. It's unbelievable out there.
Hey, hi guys, we're here. We're here to stay at your house.
Yeah,
They're trying to move in desperately.
for years now.
We don't want any
It's
tenants.
kind of chilly out here.
Yeah. I think we could move in.
Can we?
Well, that's crazy. So you guys decided that we realized that you had something viable to turn into a business, and you've done that. And now you're in over 40 retail stores, and which is incredible, by the way. What's been the biggest challenge of growing your business that you've encountered so far? Because man, I think you got the moon to go.
One of the biggest challenges is whether we're doing a farmer's market or an event or just meeting somebody. And, we're always in the bug juice garb, and we always get people say, what's the bug juice? Oh, the bug juice is all natural, no seeing the mosquito repellent.
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank, yeah, for 1.7%. But people are so skeptical, and we understand why, because we literally had the biggest box of every product available, and it didn't work. And so when we say we guarantee it, they say, well, does it really work?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
If you get bit, we will give you 100% of your money back. No questions asked for any reason. We don't want people to waste their money on products like we did for years. Not to take anything away from other products out there, but we figured it out. And so the biggest challenge I think that we have is educating people on what we've learned over the years. Not that we have the miracle solution. We do.
It's okay to admit it.
Right?
Yeah.
But educating people on what we've learned, and a combination of just being an aromatherapist. So she is one of the best in the industry of knowing what herbs and tinctures and the mixtures and things to mix together to create a great product. we've got a lot of products since we started this, so we'll talk about more. But to try to educate people on how no-see-ums feed, why they feed on who they do. They feed like ants. So an ant can, and I always tell people, you ever watch ants eat? You could have a little crunchy piece of cat food over here and a brand new cheeseburger over here. If you ever watch ants eat, they'll take the same trip over the top of the house, around the Chevy, over the dog bowl, around the trash can, and they'll come to that little piece
Around the cheeseburger
to go to that little dried up piece of cat food. If you remove that, all hell breaks loose. They don't know what to do. But every time that they pass by each other, they exchange a signal to say, this is what you're going for. This is the guaranteed food source. No-see-ums feed the same way. They feed by pheromones. And so when they find a food source that is a guarantee, they send out pheromones to their buddies to say, hey, come here. So that's why a lot of people are bitten and the person next to them is not, because they're not the food source that they've been told to come to.
Interesting.
But if you remove that food source, and we've seen this a lot in the last couple of years, then that person now becomes plan A instead of a backup food source. So our biggest challenge really is trying to educate people that we have done our research. We are professionals in this field. We have the scars to prove it. We've done all the tests. We've sent bottles all around the world, literally with our card, to have people try it before we ever became a business. Every account that we have, we sent them a bottle and a card and said, try this, apply it this way, call us and let us know what you think. Over 50 stores later. And we also have about the same amount of Airbnbs and professional fishing guides and kayak guides that use our products with their customers. So we have over 100 people and accounts out there that are constantly using our product. I just spoke to one of our professional shore fishing guys, and that's all he uses for his customers. Every morning before they go shore fishing, beach fishing, he sprays everybody down, rubs them down with the stick so that they have a good day, because at the end of the day, they may catch fish and they may have a great time. But when he gets his review in and it says, I'll never go back.
Yeah, I got ate up by bugs.
Right?
Yeah.
And so we have a lot of resorts all over the place. St. John, we have B&Bs in Stewart. There's a Shuckers. Ocean Grill, that resort there, they have the bug juice in every room so that when their customers show up, there's a nice little welcoming gift and they get to use something, so that now they don't say, oh, it was wonderful, it was great, but I'll never go back because the bugs are terrible. So that's our biggest challenge, is just educating people that we really have done
100%.
the research and we know what we're talking about. And if you just try it, you'll agree.
'Cause, I feel like that's got to be a common thing that small business owners share, because you have major corporations like, the opposite of on. We're not giving any props out there. We're not giving any SEO to them.
Opposite of on.
Opposite of on.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And skin so hard. But you have all these brands, these are huge corporations, and you would think, oh, they have the capital to put in on their products, but the truth is, they're using recipes. They're not innovating at all. They're using the same shit that people have been putting on their skin to detract insects forever. Like DEET is it's a known carcinogen.
Right.
And it works, but it is the worst thing for you and for your pets and for the environment. Like, it's just not. You guys have innovated and created something that's all natural, that creates, which I think is like the biggest selling point to me, is that it creates a barrier on your skin. So, they don't get through it. Even if they land on you, they're not getting through it.
Right.
And I think that is the coolest thing. I mean, some people, they like, that it goes on and then goes away. And it's like, where is it going? If it's not staying on top of your skin.
Exactly.
Is it going, like, what is burrowing now into my skin or soaking in?
Yeah.
It's like, that seems so psychotic to me.
100%. And that's what happens with all those chemical stuff, is that they show the beautiful commercials of, oh, it goes on so nice and it absorbs quickly and blah, blah, blah. Well, what they don't realize is that your skin is your largest organ, and your skin absorbs more than anything else in your entire body. And once it goes into your skin, then it has to be processed by all your other organs. And so when you're putting poison on top of your skin and it's absorbing into your skin, it's actually not really doing anything to keep the bugs away.
Yeah, and then you have to reapply, which is even worse.
Exactly, over and over and over again. Yeah. Oh, I got to put more poison on my skin. Well, and the thing is that the DEET and the Picardin and stuff like that doesn't actually even do anything for the no-see-ums because they don't feed that way. So
right.
So it doesn't affect them. So you're really just poisoning yourself for no reason at all.
It's wild. Jennifer, she chimed in and she asked if you would tell us about. I guess you made a specific brew for her Phoenix mosquito monsters.
Oh yes. So for Jen, I made her. So we have 2 different bug juice blends. So we have a regular bug juice blend, our normal bug juice, and then we have a hunter's blend. And so our hunter's blend is more designed for the hunters out in the woods that their smell cannot be detected. So, because that's really important to where when you're hunting animals, you don't want to be detected as a human, right? So we created a formula that is just as effective, but you smell more like your natural environment. So for Jen, because apparently the Phoenix mosquitoes are relentless and,
Well, something about those desert bugs, man.
Seriously, she's like, I've put all the shit on. She's like, I put on the juice, I put on the stick, I put on it all, and I'm still getting eaten by the mosquitoes. And so I'm like, okay. Well, I go back to the drawing board and get the chemical, do all the magic stuff. And so I mix, the hunter's blend with the regular blend, and then we're good to go.
It's like the Bug Juice XL.
I was gonna
Exactly.
say, yeah,
Exactly.
Bug Juice XL.
That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. Because for whatever reason, the mosquitoes, not because she doesn't have no-see-ums in Arizona, just mosquitoes, and they're like pterodactyls, kind of like they are here. So, but for her, they're huge, and and she's like, nothing is working, and so we made her a blend, and
Interesting.
Yeah.
she's good to go.
Well, so tell us one of your most rewarding customer testimonies. I guess since you started doing, we just heard a couple of them.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome. But
Vincent even says my sister-in-law uses it on her 1-year-old, so it's
nice.
safe for
Absolutely.
children too.
Absolutely.
yeah. So do you have a story that stands out that is the most rewarding one that you've heard?
I mean, we hear so many of people that say, you know what, I can now enjoy sunsets on the beach in Florida.
Aww.
That's why I came here.
I can be outside again.
I can be outside again. Because unfortunately, we meet so many people and they say, oh, well, we just don't go outside anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why are you in Florida? You could go to Kansas and stay inside and watch TV.
Seriously.
And so we've heard so many just good testimonials to, thank you so much. We've tried everything. I feel good putting it on my skin, on my family's skin, and we can enjoy going outdoors again. There's 2 that come to mind for me. We were in Sanibel one day, visiting some of our accounts and restocking, and we stopped by Jerry's Foods, a big grocery store in Sanibel Island. And we were standing in the Bug Repellant island, just absorbing what they carried at that time for products. And there was a lady and her husband standing.
Just the husband. I'm sorry. She wasn't there. She was sitting outside itching the shit out of her skin.
You're right. She was in the car.
She was in the car just
Having an itching attack.
No.
I know this. I have been her.
Sanibel is terrible. Every
the
time we go over there,
worst.
we've learned to spray down before we get out of the truck, before we go into our accounts, because as soon as you step out of your vehicle, it's too late if you're not
bad.
covered. And so I could tell that he was in a
Panic.
to
Yeah.
find something. I said, "Hey, buddy, what are you looking for?" He's like, "Oh my God, my wife is in the car. She's got eaten up. We were watching the sunset, and she got eaten up by no-see-ums, and I don't know what to do." And I said, "Well," he was looking at our shirts, and we were looking at something. He says, "Well, what's the bug juice?" I said, "Well, let me tell you what the bug juice is." I said, "Well, come out to our van. Come on, do you want some candy?"
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I got what you need.
Works for kids. Works for kids.
Right?
I'll give you a popsicle.
Not weird.
And so we took him out to the bug juice wagon, opened up the back, and showed him all the products that we had. And his wife got out of the car and just grabbed a bottle of the no-see-um recovery gel and said, "Rub this on your skin right now." And she did. And as we're talking about our bug juice and why we were there and we were wanting to get that account, she instantly was relieved. She said, "Oh my God, just in the last few minutes, I'm not itching. I'm not burning. My skin is not on fire anymore." And so we gave them a whole variety of our products: the no-see-um Bite Recovery Gel, sticks, the itch sticks, the bug juice, and sent them on our way. And a week later, she sent us this huge email. And you could almost tell that the woman was in tears, because it brought us to tears just reading it. You could feel the emotions in that email. And she said, "Thank you so much for taking care of me in the parking lot in Sanibel. Your products are amazing. We love it. And because of you guys and the products that you made, we will return to Sanibel again for our anniversary." It was their anniversary, and they were watching the sun go down on the beach. Otherwise, they weren't coming back.
Although that's what everybody does there.
Right.
Makes sense.
Right. And so every year now they return to Sanibel to the beach with their bug juice, and they have a romantic vacation, and we have a huge part to play in that.
That's
But she reaches out to
crazy.
people all the time, and she shares that experience. In fact, I was talking to one of our accounts the other day, the lady that manages Farmer Joe's in Cape Coral, and she said, "I got to tell you this story. I was standing in the aisle the other day, and the lady came by, and she was looking at the bug juice. She picked up a couple products, and she said, I asked her, have you ever used this product? She said, oh, yeah, let me tell you the inspiration for the no-see-ums Bite Recovery Gel. And this lady began to tell the manager of Farmer Joe's that same story that I just told just now. And when she told me, she was like, I was so touched to meet this person that you guys took out to your car in the middle of the night to help her. Your products are amazing, and you guys are amazing, and you're doing such an amazing thing for people. And so that's my story.
I love that.
Well, you guys do have an amazing product, and you guys are amazing people.
Yeah, I mean,
And you're
they're not
doing
saying anything we
amazing
didn't
things.
know.
It's all true.
It's all true.
Oh, man. Well, you touched on a couple of your other products too. So going beyond the bug juice, you've been expanding. I've gotten to get sneak peeks at some of your really cool products that you've been working on in the dog days of the summer this past year. We'll talk about that if you'd like. But you mentioned the bite recovery and face creams.
Yes.
You've got some of that too. So give us
Yes.
a little sneak peek at your other products there.
So the Florida face cream is something that I made long before I ever even created the bug juice, because I have many allergies to things like soy and rosemary and stuff like that. And so I had to find and create something that I could use on my skin that wouldn't piss my skin off. So I, found something that I really loved, and I went to work to find all the ingredients, and I put it together, and I made the Florida face cream. And it's pretty awesome. It's lightweight. It feels good on your skin. It doesn't make you feel greasy and sticky and gross. So
And your
there's.
skin looks amazing, by the way.
Well, thank you. Appreciate appreciate that. And then I needed something that was more kind of targeted for like sunspots, hyperpigmentation, cancer spots, stuff like that. So I just, I do a lot of research and I look at a lot of stuff and I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, let's try that. And so I'm kind of a mad scientist, if you will. So
I love it.
When I start blending stuff, it's like my whole counter is just full of things and I'm just like, oh yeah, I just put shit in there and I'm like, here babe, try this. And so he's an excellent guinea pig. He is an excellent
That
guinea pig.
explains that extra toe.
Seriously, I'm like, here honey, try this, tell me what you think. And he's like, it's okay, but so I have a couple of things. So I've expanded on the cream, the face cream, and I've now made a face cream with tallow because tallow is really amazing moisturizer. It's pretty awesome. It is good for anti-aging and all that good stuff. And so I don't even know what else to say.
One of the important things is about our products and the face cream and the skin serum. Not only is it all natural, but there's no fillers, there's no additives, there's no scents, there's no
junk.
There's nothing in there that's not doing a job.
Right.
If you look at the labels on everything on the market and whether it's Kool-Aid, coffee, it's hot, you know what I mean? There's so much other stuff in our products today that we consume or put on our skins that is preservatives, fillers, fragrance. You know what I mean? It's very hard to find something that has sugar, beef, and salt.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's all the other stuff, natural flavors. Well, how about you just put the flavor of the beef in there? Why do I need beef flavoring?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
And so, so with Jess's cream and serum, and I sell a lot of it at the markets because women ask me, they say, well, what is this? I said, well, this is how we got started with the cream and the serum because before the bug juice, Jess always made her own skincare products. And the girls at the Tiki would always say, oh my God, what do you use on your face? Your face looks so amazing. You're not sweating and, And so she started giving them little samples and they got hooked and they started using it and the reviews started coming in and the testimonials started coming in. And, here in Florida, we have a lot of moisture. We have a lot of humidity. And so we need hydration. We need skin hydration, but without clogging our pores. And I'm a guy. What's today? Wednesday?
Yeah, it is Wednesday.
Oh,
All
okay.
day.
There you are,
good.
honey.
You should see me on Sunday.
Ooh, that's a Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day. But so we need moisture because even though we have the humidity, we're still being depleted all the time with the sun and the UV rays. And so the face cream, the Florida face cream is super hydrating without adding weight to your face. If you wear makeup, it's not going to make your makeup run. And it has natural sources of hyaluronic acid in it, so it's helpful for wrinkles. We called it the Florida face cream because we all now, and even after being here for 8 years, I have sunspots that I never had after being here in Florida. And so everybody has here in Florida, they have that Florida face. We all could use some super hydrating creams.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, not to cut you off, but I'm over here sitting with myself. I have a few spots on my face that have developed over the years. Sunspots that it's. I'm interested to see if maybe, what is. I mean, I'll let you get up in my face and you can see it.
I'll get up in your face,
Get up
Brad.
in my face.
She will.
I'm definitely interested in the face cream
Yeah,
because
take a
I
peek.
use everything on my face. I have really oily but also dry skin. It's a weird mix, and I haven't found anything that works to get it even. So I'm gonna buy some of that.
It's I tell you, and to going back to the last question, what's one of the most memorable stories I've heard? We had a young lady that came to see us in Stewart at the farmers market when we were there on Sundays, and she had a double mastectomy. Because of all the surgeries and the radiation, her skin was so damaged and so thin that it couldn't even hold together and long enough to start to heal.
Right.
And they had her on steroid creams and they had her on
So
everything, and it just wasn't helping. When we
and
met,
the nerve pain that she was having because the skin was so thin and the damage from the radiation was so bad that the nerve pain she was having was so bad that it was like really just unbearable.
it's unbearable. And so we met her and just talked to her and said, just try this serum. Take this, try this, call us and let us know what you think. She called us and she said, oh my God, not only is my pain level tolerant right now, but I'm seeing that my skin is starting to heal. Finally, my skin can start to heal from all these horrible scars. And so she went through a bottle and then another bottle and then 2 bottles. And then she was on a subscription with us. And
Our parents are buying her bottles.
her parents are buying her bottles. And so one of our online 5-star reviews is from her that basically lays out her story, which is, it's touching.
It is really touching because she really went through a lot of shit that, if you can imagine the most worst traumatic experience, having all of your womanhood just stripped from you and the insurmountable amount of pain that comes from that, and then to be able to find something that not only makes things softer and more beautiful and more supple, but also makes that pain go away in even a little bit is just
And so that's one of the testimonials, one of the reviews that we put on our table in front of the cream and the serum for people to read, to see a real, true, heartfelt story from a woman that finally found a product that actually worked and has given her some amazing relief. And that's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
honestly.
That's amazing.
100%.
Yeah, that's
100%.
definitely like heart. Not heart wrenching. It's like heart filling. It's a heart filling story.
100%.
You know. Oh my gosh, crazy. Yeah. I mean, so you got that's the face cream. Do we say more? What else? What other miracle products do you have over there, Jess?
So that one was actually in regards to the Ultimate Skin Recovery Serum. So the Florida face cream is an awesome, really good hydrating, lightweight skin cream. And then my newest creation is the face cream XL, I guess you could call it. So I have added tallow to it. So it's a super purified, ultra pure, clean, grass-fed beef tallow, which is like crazy for moisturization for your skin. So it's a little heavier than the skin cream normally, but it's awesome for night. And it's, you don't have to use it at nighttime. I use it all the time, but it just adds so much more moisture, but it's good moisture. It's like good, clean, pure fat.
Right. Yeah. No, it makes sense.
That's all I can really say is that it's just good, clean fat for your skin that just like it's so close to the same composition of skin, so it really wants to be a part of your
That's
face.
what skin needs, though. That is
Yes.
the collagen and the plumping of your skin. That's what it needs.
Yes, it encourages collagen production because it's high in all the really good fats. It's high in vitamin C, vitamin E, all that good stuff, and so it encourages your natural collagen production. So it just not only does it hydrate, but it makes your skin do all the good things that it's supposed to.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Well, you guys have taken big leaps in your life. You know, when I met you guys, you were not doing bug juice yet, you know, or at least in the capacity that you're doing it now. You know, we were all huffing it out in the service industry. Well,
Yeah.
but you guys pulled the trigger and you started this business. What advice would you give to young entrepreneurs that have a great idea and don't necessarily know where to start, or know where to start, but are on the fence about shooting their shot?
I would tell people out there, just like we tell our son all the time, just do it. I don't mean to take away from somebody else's slogan. You know what I mean? But don't be afraid.
Yes, Mikey.
Don't be afraid. I have done almost everything I've ever wanted to do in my life, because I don't say I want to fail, but it's like getting no's. If you get 3 no's from somebody, that means you're going to get a yes here right around the corner.
Yeah, right around the corner.
And so don't be afraid to just put your idea into motion. And everybody has great ideas. And we talk a lot to our vendor friends out there, and we talk a lot about this with our son. And a good idea is a good idea, but until you put it into motion, it's just going to remain a good idea. And so throw it out there, make a phone call, send an email, go talk to somebody and see what results come of it. You got to cut the cord. Is another thing I always tell people. Don't be afraid. Cut the cord and just go, what's the worst that can happen? Mm-hmm. When we packed up everything we had in Colorado, and we were pretty well off. We lived in the mountains. We had a nice property. We had deer in our backyard with a hot tub, and we said, well, you know what?
All the essentials
that we think is important in life. And we said, what's the worst that could happen? Let's sell it all. And let's move to Florida. If it doesn't work, we can go back.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? I mean, we could live under a bridge together and spend a lot of quality time together.
At least we're in Florida and it's warm.
It's warm.
It's true.
There's no snow.
So I would tell entrepreneurs,
best part. Absolutely.
take your good idea, talk about it with other people, put it in motion. With every action comes a reaction. Throw it out there and see what comes back. Jess will tell you, I'm a big phone call guy. I'll just pick up a phone. We were talking to somebody the other day. She's like, I just want a new job. I'm like, give me a second. I picked up the phone and I said, here you go. There's a job opportunity for you. All you got to do is go get it. She didn't do it.
I've heard that story a lot.
Right. But just put it into motion and don't be afraid. When I get scared, when I get nervous about something, I know that that's the next biggest, latest, and greatest that's going to happen with Jess and I. And we've been together for over 20 years. We've owned restaurants together, food trucks together. We own the Bug Juice now together. We work together at the Tiki Bar. We've sling barbecue, at 2:00 in the morning to people out at festivals. It's just so important. We all get one shot at this life, and man, you gotta go get it. You gotta get it. Don't be afraid. Just take the step and put your idea into motion and see what comes back to you.
I love that. And I mean, it's great advice. It's the advice. If you're getting any other advice, it's not the right one. It's not the right advice. So we got a lot of people coming to vacation here. Tis the season for us. Everything's about to start gearing up here down here. How do you mentioned that you work at the markets. We work at the same market. Me and Tim, every other Saturday. You're there every Saturday, but I'm there every other Saturday. And we huff it out together. We sweat it out during the summers, and then we reap the benefits of the season. But so I'm sure that this is part of that. But how do you reach the tourists that come down here that maybe don't necessarily go to the markets? Because it's definitely ripe for the picking.
Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah, thank you, Facebook.
Seriously, Facebook and Disney.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, Disney. But we do a tremendous amount of business through the Disney Vero Beach page, resort, whatever you want to call it. But
On Facebook.
yes, on Facebook. There's so many people that are, and because that area right there's a little store called Beach Bites, and they carry the bug juice. And I tell you what, that's why they call it Beach Bites, is because literally you get eaten alive on the beach and in the parking lot. There's been times when we're there dropping off product and we're standing there in the parking lot unloading shit out of the back of the Tahoe,
Annihilated.
and we're like, fuck, I'm getting eaten up. Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on? And that's why they call it Beach Bites. So, and that's literally what, 50 feet
Yeah, that's 50
from
feet
the Disney resort. And so yeah, we do a tremendous amount of tourist mom pop business through Disney, but also through Facebook, just talking to everybody through Facebook, because that's where everybody
I imagine
looks.
that
Everybody looks for
the
advice.
stores
through there.
in and around the tourist areas are probably great places for you guys to put your stuff, because especially like on the island out there in Vero Beach, right down there, everybody stops in those little corner stores and gears up and goes out there.
Absolutely. And like Ohana Surf Shop and Sunrise Surf Shop,
Beach.
those are huge hotspots for a lot of people that come to Hutchinson Island. And so that's where they go to get all their trinkets and stuff that they're going to take home to all their friends and family, and their memorabilia and their bug juice.
Yeah.
And their bug juice.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
you guys do a really great job at branding and making it memorable. So it's the simple things. It's the bug juice. This is great. So I guess looking back on this whole journey that you guys have had, obviously there's still so much to look forward to. But what's the most surprising part of the experience? What surprised you the most about putting this all into motion?
Oh, I mean, I think there's daily surprises, being a small business owner, and there's always surprises.
Good, bad, or indifferent.
Good and bad, and competition is always good. Unfortunately, some people think that the best way to do business is to do bad business instead of stepping up their own business. That always surprises me. I like to do markets when there's other products out there that are in the same industry as we are, because there's enough to go around. There's no shortage of bugs. We're not, the only one out there, and unfortunately, not everybody sees it that way. We always welcome other vendors.
We call them no-see-ums.
No-see-ums, right? I don't. I think the surprise, even year after year, is the seasonal lulls. Coming from Colorado, non-season was when it started snowing. October, Halloween, it snowed. You had all 4 seasons. Here, I still can't get used to in season, out of season. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's still
because we don't have any. There's no change. There's no. What's the word I'm looking for? There's no signal. It just happens. All of a sudden, it's like, oh man, the streets are clear.
Yeah.
It now takes me 40 minutes to get to work instead of 20.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I would forget it's Christmas if Walmart didn't have Christmas supplies in August.
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna say it might be August. You never know.
Right. But yeah, I mean, just not getting comfortable in business. And we've owned businesses before together, so we realized that every day you should be learning something new about your business and your customers. If you're not changing with the times, then you're falling behind. And with that, we've got new products coming out. We're getting ready to release in the spring that we're really super excited about. and we can talk about that maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, please, let's dive right into that.
So, Jess has always had amazing hair. I had her same hair back in the 80s.
Now you just have it on your face.
That's how I just have it on my face and my ears.
Just made a move.
I'm going to start a new style, ear hair. But so many times, we'll be out someplace and people say to Jess, what do you put in your hair? How do you get your hair to do that? And me being out at the markets all the time, I meet so many ladies and they spend so much time on their hair before they leave their house or their hotel to go out for the day in Florida. And the first thing that happens when the humidity hits most of our hair, including my beard, is it gets frizzy and it looks dry, whether you have curly hair or straight hair. And so I've always told Jess, I'm like, babe, you have rock star hair. We need a hair care product. We need a Florida hair care. Something that works in all hairstyles, whether you want to wear it straight or curly. It doesn't frizz. You could straighten it. You could curl it. And we always tell people, just embrace the curl,
Embrace
man.
the curl.
Embrace the curl. You're in Florida. Put the hair dryer away. Put the curling iron away and embrace the curl. So we've been working on a product for a couple of years that I'm super excited about because I know that just as many women need this product here in Florida as they do the Florida face cream or the bug juice.
I'm not even going to lie. When you guys were talking about the face cream, and I tried a little bit of it, and it smells amazing. It feels amazing. My first thought was, are they going to do like hair care stuff? So as soon as you said that, my ears perked up. I was like, I'm listening.
Ellie's buying the whole line today.
All of it.
Right?
All of it.
Right?
All to you for today for
Yeah.
Right.
full
Okay.
payments of
$19.99.
$39.99.
Yeah. You can
But
have it
wait.
all.
But wait, there's more.
We'll give you 2 bottles.
Double your purchase.
Yeah. I love it.
So we've got great products coming out for hair, for the ladies to just embrace being in Florida. No reason to spend so much time on your hair because it's going to change as soon as you walk out the door.
Oh, it's crazy. That humidity is
Yeah.
killer.
So embrace it. And it's funny, when we're at the market and Brad's playing and, the bread girl's dancing and handing out treats and stuff. I watch people and it starts to just rain a little bit and man, everybody flies it. Women have their umbrellas up and man, in Florida here, and just in the short time we've been here, when it rains, man, that's time to get out and stand and cool down and get wet and scrunch up the hair, get the beard all nice and oiled down. So that's coming out in the spring. And we've held off for a long time in doing it. We have a good friend that was in the beard care product industry that we did farmers market. So just out of respect for him, we've never ventured into that area. But if you're listening, brother, it's time.
It's time.
I have not a bad beard. And I'm very particular about it. I'll spend more time on my beard, I think, than most women do on their hair.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Right? And so
I don't spend that much time on my hair, and I have a lot more hair than he does on his face.
And just like the bug juice, I've tried everything, and I can't find anything that I particularly like, whether I want to wear my beard straight for the day, curly for the day, fluffy look, dry look, straight look, curly look, And so we've been working on some stuff for a long time. So we've got some great beard care products coming out for the beard care guys.
What about short, pointy beards?
Absolutely. It's really particular for this fucking guy. Let me tell you. He's like, no, it's itchy. No, it's too greasy. It's too creamy. It's too...
Listen, I get it. We have to wear this on our face all the time. We have to put our chicken wing bits in it. we have to accidentally drop some ranch dressing in there.
Seriously. So it has to be 100% edible because if you're going to pick that shit out of your beard, then you don't want your beard care to not be edible,
And
right?
Brad likes to put his little that in his mouth.
Oh yeah, it's a gross habit. I actually trim it now
So you can't
that
do
I
it?
can't do it because I was like, this is kind of disgusting.
Kind of weird.
But listen, I'm the type of guy. I'm like shampoo works for everything. My head, my beard, my butt.
Well, you got a lot of hair down there. So.
I just run it all over, So but I do notice
That's
that
why they call it shampoo.
that if I shampoo and don't do extra care like beard oil or things like that, it gets dry, it gets a little flaky and kind of gross.
Yeah.
You get the shirt drift.
Beard drift.
Yeah.
Beard drift.
So I'm assuming that these upcoming products will help with that kind of
Absolutely.
care. Yeah.
100%.
And I use hair oil, but it makes it my hair so greasy. My hair is greasy normally, and the hair oil looks nice for 5 hours.
Yeah.
And then it gets very heavy and weighs my hair down. So I'm very interested in y'all's.
Oh my God, you
hair
guys
stuff.
just made a brand new customer.
I'm gonna spend
100%.
so much money on you guys. You don't even know.
Well, that's awesome, man.
Do we want to go put some hands in ant piles?
Listen? So right now here in
Either ant piles or barbecue.
here
Whatever.
in
Either one.
Florida, we're gonna get into some barbecue, but I think I need to go through a little pain first. It is a humid 75 degrees outside here in Florida in the wintertime. We had a little bit of rain earlier. I think
A sprinkle.
that we might be ripe outside for some no-see-ums and perhaps even some mosquitoes.
Definitely.
But if all
mosquitoes.
else fails, I mentioned this earlier, we have a nice, great big ant pile out there. So we're going to put the bug juice to the test. You guys want to see this stuff in action?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what I think I'm going to do, Tim, if you think this is a good idea,
You're
Is-
asking me? If
Yeah,
that's a good
right,
idea?
yeah.
so
Asking him?
maybe I will.
Don't ask him. He'll agree to anything.
I will put.
He already put his hand in the ant pile. What do you mean?
That's fair.
Do it, Brad. Do
That's
it.
He's
fair.
like, whatever. Just do it.
So maybe what I'll do is we'll put the bug juice on one arm, and then we'll leave the other one free and clear.
Oh dear. This
And
is bad.
we'll just do kind of an A/B
Yeah.
test, and see.
100%.
So Ellie will come out with the camera, so we'll be able to see it. Hopefully, the light will even attract some of the bugs in. And we'll see if we can do it.
This is not going to be.
Are we
good
going to
for
take
you.
a break?
Not yet.
Okay, I have to tinkle.
Oh boy, we're gonna take a break after this, so just hold it.
I'll hold it.
Good.
You should have a bucket next to your chair.
Yeah,
I just need a catheter.
I was
just
Like
gonna
a
all the
say,
pirate.
time.
Everybody
Like a
gets
pirate.
Yeah.
Brr, like
everybody
you're in a
gets
ship or something.
cathetered. Cathetered. Is that
Just
the
turn
word?
our seats into toilets. It'll be fun.
We can do that. We'll just cut a hole in them and put a bucket.
Oh
underneath.
God. Oh
Then
no.
you could roll around and do it wherever you need to.
Yeah, you could just go to the corner.
That's outstanding.
All right, go ahead and get that camera up and running, and we're gonna.
He's like, anywho.
we're gonna-
Moving right
we're gonna
along.
take a
Let's
walk.
get the camera going
Yeah,
first.
Take a walk
Brad, make
outside.
sure you spray your more desired hand that you don't want attacked. So maybe spray your right hand. Probably.
Yeah, that's probably the better. Well,
That's a whole other show.
yeah.
I don't know, which hand do you like better?
I think it's gonna be fine. We're just gonna get out
The
there and do
stranger.
this.
You're going to be good. No worries. And even if you
right.
do get any kind of bites whatsoever,
You
we
get your
have
money
the-
back.
No.
Well, money back.
First of all, if you spend any money. But we have shit that will
gotta
fix
spend
your
money
shit
back.
right away. So don't even worry about it.
That's true, yeah.
Oh,
They have
that's
the
right. And you have
aftercare.
aftercare stuff. So
Absolutely.
all right. So we're gonna switch over to the audio from
It's a two-for
from
test.
Ellie's camera. So let's do that.
All
right. We're gonna make the move. I would have wore better pants had I known we were gonna. Well, I knew we were gonna do this, but
glad I wore
I just don't. I don't think about these kinds of things. Well, it's calf cam.
It would have been really bad if I was just in a t-shirt and nothing underneath.
Ooh, it's
in
not.
your pajamas.
It's not 75.
Oh, it's chilly.
It's got a little. Must have been a front coming through. You can probably crank that light all the way up.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Did
Where's
you
our
see-
ant
See
pile?
this ant pile right here?
Oh, yeah.
That's the one. That's the one. If we need to disturb them. So, all right. So we're gonna let's lather up this arm here.
We're going for mosquitoes, right? No-see-ums first?
Yep, we'll do that, and then we'll do the when this fails because there's no bugs out here because it's freezing.
Yeah,
About
they're
3 sprays, Brad, and then just do this action. Just a nice, even...
It's a nice.
it rubs the lotion on its skin.
But notice this, you guys. It really creates you don't want to rub it in.
Right.
That's what you always say.
So important.
And it smells good.
It really does. It's got a really nice citronella smell to it. So you get a nice coat on your arm.
Hippies pay a lot to smell like that.
And
it smells good.
honestly, I don't think we're gonna get a lot of mosquitoes. I thought it was gonna be more balmy out here, and it's windy. But it's kind of nice to be able to see like the coverage. Like you could visibly see.
Mosquitoes, though.
Yeah, they might be out here.
Oh, you're glistening.
Glistening.
And it's good for your skin. It's moisturizes your skin at the same time. A common thing that we hear all the time is it oily? Is it sticky? And I always tell people only if you touch it. And it's funny, but what that means is
touch it.
Once you put it on, if you just leave it alone, you don't even realize it's there.
It's super light. Like it's really really nice.
Doesn't stain your clothes.
No.
Yep.
It gives you a nice glisten.
It doesn't take a lot.
Gives
It's
you a nice
nice and
glisten.
shiny. It's great for the tattoos.
But so here we are. We're standing. We're waiting. I don't think we're gonna get any
I
mosquitoes.
thought you were going to stick your hand in the ant pile.
We were gonna do that because that was the B plan. But here, let's
Irritate them up.
let's get them a little upset.
Just don't send them in the house.
It is a little cold, so it might take them a minute to get out here.
We're just adults playing with bugs.
Playing with bugs and ants.
Oh, that was a little cricket or something.
A magnifying glass here.
They might be very well underground here. We should have pre-planned this.
Yeah, it is pretty cold out.
Do you have another ant mound?
Do you
Well, here,
more ants?
let's get this finger. Let's really put it on there.
Oh.
Yeah, oh, there they come.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Here we go. You
Oh.
really got them going now. All right, so I'm gonna rub it on there. Well, YouTube's gonna.
She's
YouTube's
making
gonna
them
cast-
hella angry.
Okay. So here we go.
We got some ants.
Oh, yeah, there they come.
Right there, Brad. Put
Oh,
your finger
God.
in the hole.
Oh no. Oh God. Oh, this is horrible.
We should have had you sign a release first.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Oh, they're on the finger, guys.
Oh no.
They're on it. Oh my God. There's one.
I have anxiety for you.
Oh my
This is
God.
the best ever.
I'm going to put my untreated finger in there. I'll take the bites for you.
Oh my God. I feel them crawling. Look at that big fucker.
Once they get past the barrier, they're going to get you.
Well, good thing I put the whole barrier on. I feel them trying to bite, but they're not getting through.
Ew.
That one is totally trying to bite you.
That's
Yep.
a big sucker.
He stopped. Are you getting
Okay.
bit?
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm done.
Oh!
I think I'm done with this.
So you're getting bit.
Jordan, can you go and get maybe a towel?
Well, you can take your finger
Yeah,
out.
we can take it out now.
That's okay. I just
There's
want to
plenty.
show the difference that so I'm getting bites now. My fingers are starting to burn real bad.
That's crazy. What about, is that one biting you, Brad, up on your hand?
I feel them trying. I could feel the little pincers,
wild,
but they are
yeah.
not getting through.
They're angry. That's wild.
Okay, get them off. That is Tim.
You could see that big one biting you.
That's okay, but like in a little bit, I'll show you my fingers. I'll probably start getting red blisters all over my fingers.
Would you guys have something for that to
I'm
put
gonna-
on it?
I'm going to put
Cool.
that bite gel on there.
That's awesome.
Ooh, the burn is good. I feel it.
No.
That's crazy. Did you get bit at all, Brad?
You willingly did it again.
I did not.
I saw that big one trying to. He stopped, and you can see him
That was
moving
a big
around.
sucker. He was trying.
I don't
Yeah.
feel a single burn.
That's crazy,
And you
but you
should.
got lit up.
Yeah, I'm burning. My fingers are burning.
Okay, so we'll check
Believe
on
it.
that in a couple
Oh my
minutes.
God! All right, we can go back inside now, you guys. It's really
It's-
nice out
it's-
here.
Very nice.
Nipply out here.
So we'll see if they bit me anywhere. Tim, that's insane. What were you thinking?
I wanted to show that they actually were biting ants.
Science.
Oh man,
For
All
science,
about
yeah.
science.
It's all for
that's
the
crazy.
good of
Jess, I'm gonna
human
fix your camera here.
nature.
Yeah, that
It
is.
smells amazing from
I am.
spray.
So I have been really wanting to do that experiment, but I was terrified of the look on your face, Tim. That is crazy.
You know that hurt.
Yeah, seriously,
Because-
my fingers right now, and we'll give a little bit, and if we can get pictures of it, we will. But my
Yeah.
fingers, both my fingers in between, are burning.
Yeah,
like
you got
bee
bit
stings
up.
right now.
That's
You got
wild.
bit
So
up.
what product would you use to to make that better?
So I always carry this itch stick with me for that same reason. We'll be at the market, we'll be someplace, we'll get a fire ant bite, and I'll just reach in my pocket and rub that on. Right away, it will stop that burning and that itching so that it doesn't turn into that little white blister that you typically get with fire ant bites.
And if you don't get it right away, then put the gel on for sure.
And see, I'm that guy that when I get stung, like I got stung by a wasp a few months ago working on my boat, and instantly my heart rate, increases. You get sweaty, you get kind of that weird euphoric, feeling.
Bee stings and wasp stings are no joke.
Yeah.
That hurts.
That shit hurts.
Ooh, so that itch stick, moments later, like right now,
It's going away.
yeah.
I'm
amazing.
I kind of want to try it. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you want to get bit? They're already pissed off.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
out
I
there.
like get the bite. And the
No, you'll end up in the ER. Chill out.
And I mean,
yeah, for real. What are you doing? I'm so impressed. Like I had like 8 or 9 ants
You
on my
need
hands.
to go back and
Yeah.
look at the footage and see that big one. That big one was,
That was a big
trying.
ant.
You could see him because
see
he was
him.
so big. You could see him trying to pincer you.
Yeah, you could feel them
yeah.
trying.
How did that feel?
It felt so weird. It felt like maybe it was like wearing a latex glove, like a real super thin. I don't know.
Interesting.
That was the craziest thing I've done in a long time,
Right.
and it's something I wanted to do and put it to the test. And
And he immediately got bit. As soon as they touched his finger, immediately bit.
oh yeah,
And
yeah.
so now, guys, what's happening is I just put that no-see-um bite recovery gel on my hand. And we call it the no-see-um bite recovery gel because that's our most popular. We see people coming over in the Vero Beach market from the beach, and they're 200 or 300 bites on their legs, and they need some serious help. They're thinking about going to the emergency room,
Yeah. You can imagine if you have like 100 bites on your legs and your ankles or whatever, and you're like trying to hit everything with the itch stick. The itch stick is great, but like for like hundreds of bites, the itch stick is not gonna do it. So the recovery gel is the way to go.
And so everything that's in the itch stick is in the gel, plus a lot of healing properties. So the itch and the burn right away went down with the itch stick. Now the gel is absorbing into those bites, so it's lowering the histamine reaction that I'm having to those bites. Like my heart rate right now is a little bit, it's definitely more than when we were sitting here a while
Elevated.
ago. It's definitely elevated, you know what I mean? All those little bites, all that little poison running through you. And they're tiny little ants, but these Florida ants pack a huge
they do.
punch.
They're
Yeah, they do.
horrible.
But so
One
now
bite will
I'm
take you
already
out.
feeling better. Probably within
That's far out. I'm blown away.
That's crazy.
I'm blown. I think I'm having like phantom pains just because I think I should. It's really
You
far
should have
out.
gotten bitten.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know. It's wild. It's so wild. And if you guys think that they just do bug juice, man, Tim is a master pit master. Master pit master.
Master Blaster.
Master Blaster. And Jess, you're no slouch yourself. We got some barbecue. They brought barbecue, you guys, so we're going to show that off when we come back. We're going to take a quick break. And as I mentioned, we got some barbecue coming up. We're going to play Name That Tune, and we're going to put Tim on the hot seat in the Lipton tea. It was Jess's turn last time all those years ago. So it's your turn. Hopefully it's been long enough that you've forgotten what it's all about. But listen, you guys, don't go away. This is Jams and Cocktails.
Jams and Cocktails will return in a moment. But first, a shout out to our December keg sponsor, the Bug Juice Insect Repellent. Thanks for keeping the beer flowing. Would you like to become a JNC keg sponsor? Reach out and ask how. And now, back to the jams and the cocktails.
Tim and Jess were on our show. I don't know. God, it's been like 4 years now.
Yeah.
And we were in the old lounge, and we were promoting. They were the now defunct Sneaky Tiki. They were promoting it's defunct. They were promoting their barbecue night, man, and my mouth to God, it's the best barbecue I've ever had.
I remember having it at Sneaky Tiki.
So if you want to go back and watch that episode from a million years ago, don't judge me on my production back then.
We've grown.
I've grown quite a bit. But so we're so they're here now. They actually brought the barbecue. But I would call them ahead of time, or if I saw Tim at the farmer's market, I'd be like, "Hey, man, you guys doing that
You would
barbecue?"
make them set a plate aside
I'd
you.
be like, "Could you, make sure you save me some?"
And they would.
And they would.
Sweet angels.
And I'd come home and I would eat it all in front of Jordan.
You get none.
Yeah, when he was starving me.
You can lick my plate when I'm done.
But
Yeah.
maybe not
Yeah.
even then, because
Yeah, he's like, you can have the sauce drippings.
You can lick my beard.
Yeah, you get what falls.
whatever is caught in the beard, you can have.
It was sweet of him. It was very nice of him.
It's just baby bird.
Yeah.
I'll give you what I don't want. No, you guys, so good. So they are. Do you want to grab boards? Anybody want to grab boards and pass those out for Name That Tune? Anyway, welcome back, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that double shot of Kevin McLaughlin there. The Minky Stinky Man, and of course his Beer 30 tribute. Oh my God, here it comes.
Oh, dang.
Look at it. It's being served on like actual
they are
barbecue
just the best.
stuff.
Holy moly.
Holy smokes. Oh my God. Guys, the show's over. We're done.
Yeah, the end. This is the best day ever.
Oh my God. So look what we got here. We've got
You brought the trays and everything?
the trays and everything.
Holy.
Oh yeah, I'm going to probably need that.
Oh, have mercy.
We have what do we have here, Tim? We've got ribs and we've got sausage.
Yeah, so we do.
It smells amazing.
Jess and I have always done.
Thank you, guys.
Are you wrapped around the chair? It happens to the best of
Technical
us.
difficulties. So we have always prided ourselves in hardwood smoking of meats, and we have always only used cherry wood.
I remember you saying that the last time we were together on the show.
Yeah. Years ago, we had a restaurant and a food truck called Wing Nuts. We specialize in cherry wood smoked chicken wings, fresh cut fries with a
Wing nuts.
Wing Nuts.
I love it.
Cherry wood smoked wings that we threw in a deep fryer after they smoked for about 4 or 5 hours, crisped up that skin, and then we tossed it in a sweet and spicy sauce, and fresh cut French fries, and Rocky Mountain oysters or nuts, hence the Wing Nuts.
Wing nuts. So I have to ask, and I'm sure that I sound like an asshole, or at least ignorant. Are Rocky Mountain oysters, are they really good?
They're really good. And there's kind of a misconception. It's not just like you're eating a big baked potato. So visually it's not that way. It's kind of like eating calamari. The whole process of it, they're sliced real thin, they're tenderized, they're deep fried with a nice batter on them. So they're very tender, they're flavorful. They don't look like they sound. They would look like calamari strips. And in Colorado, it's a big deal. And so that's all we served for years was cherry wood smoked wings, fresh cut fries, and nuts.
And nuts.
And nuts. Clearly, I can see your nuts.
That's. I feel that is it's a delicacy I've not ventured into. I've not tried. But I haven't. One of my favorite shows was. Do you guys know the guy Andrew Zimmern from Bizarre Foods?
Yeah.
He was one of my favorites to watch. Especially when I was traveling a lot, and I would wind up in some of the places that he would go. But I never he ate some weird stuff, including Rocky Mountain oysters. And but like I have not worked up the courage to try it. So I feel like I have to go find some place that does it right. Definitely I will take any referrals, obviously.
Well, it's hard to find good ones because it's all in the process. Kind of like the bug juice, we spent years searching for the best Rocky Mountain oysters, which means we ate a lot of balls in our day.
You had a lot of balls in your mouth?
We had a lot of balls in our mouth. But that was Jess and I's thing. I worked for Harley for years, and so we would, on Sundays, go on bike rides with the Harley guys, and we'd go have wings and nuts places. And over the years, we were just like, man, we could do a better job. And so we did, and we had a great time of it, and so we've always used cherry wood smoked ribs, brisket, pulled pork, wings, all of it. So tonight, for your dining experience, we have prepared for you a cherry wood smoked pork loin rib and our cherry wood smoked kielbasa sausage.
I just had a bite of the rib.
It's so good.
It's magical.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of barbecue. You probably couldn't tell. But to this day, your guys' barbecue is unmatched. Unmatched by anybody. And any barbecue I've had anywhere. I feel with everything that you do, and I'm not just here tooting your horn because you just made me put my hand in an ant pile, but but dead serious. I feel like and I want to word this right, the passion that you put into your doing the bug juice and that business is the same passion I feel like you guys put into everything, and I'm going to get a little deep, a little personal, don't cry, but barbecue is beautiful, and
it is beautiful.
But you guys, I know you put passion into your barbecue, and I know that your kid Tristan he's just one of the coolest kids I've ever met, and I had the pleasure of getting to know him when he was a kid running around the bar. And now he's a young entrepreneur doing his thing, and and he's just, every time I talk to him, I'm like, who are you? When did you get so big? Yeah. But he's just such a wonderful man, and I know that you put just as much passion into him as you do into all the things that we get to experience because of you. And I think
absolutely.
You're not going to cry, are you?
No, I just, I feel that, I don't know. I guess when we decided to embark on the venture of having a child, our passion was to just make sure that we created a really cool human that was going to be productive in society and someone who was not just going to be a lazy piece of shit, and because there's so many out there that you're just like, good God, what happened?
Right.
And I'm sorry that I don't mean to be an asshole or anything, but
you're not wrong. It's true.
Seriously, there's so many out there just like, really, man, I'm so sorry, but that you're absolutely right, Brad. That we just had that passion that you guys put it into
we're gonna
have a child, so we
and it doesn't stop at products. It went into a human being, right. And that's just, I guess that's my point. Is it's evident that the two of you put passion, real passion, into everything that you do, regardless of what it is. Mm-hmm. And I think that speaks volumes because. I stuck my hand in an ant pile.
It's trust. There's a lot of trust there.
So, with that being said, we are, and forgive us tonight.
Thank God that worked, babe. Shit.
We're going to be eating barbecue through this game, but it's time to put your knowledge of popular music to the test in another riveting round of Name That Tune.
Uh-oh. Tim's going to kick all of our asses in this game, I can just tell you that.
Good.
We'll see, because we'll see.
This game's a lot harder than you think it is.
I believe it.
We'll see.
I believe it.
All right, you guys, we invite all of our live viewers and listeners to play along in the chats and comments or text us at 321-345-6658.
Or just show up at the door.
Yeah. We are looking for the name of the song and the artist or band performing it. Tonight's category is Sometimes you're the windshield. Sometimes you're the bug. These are songs about bugs and one about a place where you might get bit by bugs. Let's play.
All right.
Oh, Jordan, okay. She got a little dirty hand there. Look at you.
We're getting all dirty.
All right, you guys. First clue.
She's working one-handed over there.
First clue and name that too. These are great.
I like to make myself believe.
I chose the most obscure things possible because I know that Tim would annihilate all of you.
Thank you.
I tried to get it into
Thank you for doing that.
into this century. Here's that clue again.
I like to make myself believe.
I know the song.
These are wildly popular songs in their heyday, and there's nothing. None of these are very obscure.
I think I got the band wrong, but there's like 5 bands that it's the same person.
Oh yeah, it's true. Maybe I don't know.
Can we play that one more time?
You want it one more time, just for you?
I like to make myself believe.
Shit.
It's a weird clue. I might even have. No, I'm just kidding. I would know the song immediately. Can't even lie.
Wow. Tim is
We're looking to you,
bedazzled.
chats. Listen, because
He is bedazzled over here, and that never fucking happens.
We need the name of the band and the song.
at this rate, I'll take anything you want to throw down. But yes, chat. This is your time to shine because we encourage cheating through the chats.
Oh.
I don't think I got it.
Any of my friends
I think I'm
cheating?
close, but I don't think I got it.
Jordan hasn't even written
I
anything
know,
down.
and I know this song. I had
I
it on
was
CDs
sure
I
you were
made.
gonna have it.
I
All
get
right.
it confused with a couple other songs.
Is it a wash? You guys got nothing?
I have something. I think it's close. I don't think it's right.
All right, let's see what you got, Ellie. It's not any of that.
I know it's not.
But yeah, you're on the right track with the title.
You're on the right track. The song is called Fireflies,
Okay.
and the band is Owl City.
Would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies.
Oh, 10 million. I got the 10 part.
Yeah, you were 10 times
I
off.
had 1 million and then I did 10,000. So, I mean, math.
Yeah, it works.
It was close.
Math.
I was
It
singing
was
the whole thing
closer
in my,
than mine.
in my head.
All right, next clue. You guys ready? Here we are. Next clue. Here's that clue again.
Easy.
Ellie's in, locked in. I need to get you guys little lights so I could,
little green light that pops on. Just ding.
yeah, when you're done, when you put your thing on. I think we even tried to do that for Match Game and it didn't work so well. That whole game didn't work so well. I'd love to do Match Game again. I think
That was a lot of fun.
I think we can do it better. Maybe we don't pregame as hard.
Oh, yeah. Everyone was drunk.
Yeah,
very,
that was pretty
very
good.
drunk.
All right, let's see what you guys got.
Brad, can I get that clue one more
Oh, you
time?
want one more clue? Don't look. Don't look. Here it is, Jess. I think 90s. It was a movement during that time. Early 90s. All right.
Back when they were good.
Yeah.
Back when there was good music.
Yeah, good music. And, I just had a brain fart. Our friend Dave Bloom, legendary drummer, he just put a post out on Facebook, saying that all the best music happened in the 90s. Like the widest variety of music on the radio is what he said specifically. It wasn't necessarily maybe the best music, but like you could turn on the radio and there was 100 stations all playing different stuff. Now it's, now you get Morgan Wallen on every channel.
It's awful. You can't listen to like FM radio anymore. You can't. It's the same 10 songs in an hour. That's it. That's all you get.
You can't be country and pop and rap at the same time.
Oh, no, but it is.
It doesn't work that way.
That's all the stations.
Let's
now.
see what you guys got.
That's crazy.
Yes, it is Gwen Stefani with No Doubt and Spiderwebs is the name of the song.
We all did good.
Nice job, you guys.
You know how many times I sang the song in my room growing up?
Well, I grew up with you, so yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do have an idea.
Every day.
He's like, God, I'm fucking tired of hearing this damn song.
All right, next clue, you guys. Here we go. This might be a place where you might get bit.
Spring is almost over and the summer's coming. The days are getting long.
Long.
Spring is almost over and the summer's coming. The days are getting long.
I see Tim is writing. He's going to town. I see some blank faces. Chat, you can help him out if you're still out there watching in the chat. Put your guesses in.
Come on, chat people.
I know it's been a month since we played this game, but you know,
Seriously.
Help us out.
they trying. It's a tough category.
Can we do one more time?
One more time.
Spring is almost over and the summer's coming. The days are getting long.
It's a great song.
I know the song. I've heard the song.
It's funny. I was at an event with the guy who wrote this song for the band was there performing with John McDonald randomly. And yeah, he told the little story. It was awesome. All right, what do you guys got?
Oh, it's a band?
It's a band.
Oh.
Hoochie Coochie. No,
have no idea.
That's not it.
It is Fishing in the Dark.
It is Fishing in the Dark. What do you guys have? Nothing over there?
got
It's
nothing.
not George Strait.
No, it's
not George
the
Strait, but
Nitty Gritty
Nitty
Dirt
Gritty
Band.
I take it.
I got that.
Nice.
My song voice was going, nee, 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 and the words were not coming through.
I hate that when you just have the beat. You're like,
Yes, I'm like,
words.
I think I know this.
Yeah.
But
All right, two more clues very quickly here. This is a good one. This is very relevant right now.
Wakes up in the morning. Does his
Ellie just died when she. Here it is again.
wakes up in the morning. Does his
I love this song.
That's good. How are we looking out there?
I know the song.
I'm going to give it to Jess one more time. She was in a. That was a thinking pose.
wakes up in the morning. Does his
It's not coming to her.
I'm going to listen to all of this on the drive home.
right?
You've inspired Ellie.
It's a good one. It's a good
Yeah.
driving song.
I know the band. I
Yeah.
just can't think of the name of the song.
I was going to say, yeah, I know the song, but I couldn't tell you what it's called or who sings it. Yeah.
Jennifer said, "Fuck, I'm driving." That's why she's not playing. That's okay. Concentrate on the road, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Jess is still right in there. What do you guys got? Let's see it. Dave Matthews, something. It is Ants Marching.
Ants
Nice
Marching.
job, you guys.
Putting in
Yes.
piles.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. All right. One more clue, and then we can move on. Here we go.
such a sexy, pretty little thing. This little bitch, you got me sprung with your tongue ring.
I know that was what he said. Get me sprung with her tongue
I don't
ring.
even know what the hell that is.
Such a sexy.
I'm surprised I know this band. Yeah, I am too. I think it's right.
This song was massive. Massive.
In 1998.
In 1998.
And didn't we just recently lose him?
Yeah. Yep. Lead singer of that group. Yeah, he just recently passed away. Sadly. Yeah.
One more time.
Still got nothing.
One more time. I think he dated somebody like really famous too. I can't remember who it is though. They were really upset about it.
Such a sexy, pretty little thing. This little bitch, you got me sprung with your tongue ring.
Where are my cheaters in the crowd? Come on, kids.
Yeah.
I got this fucking group text and nobody's giving me shit.
I think this is the first time no one's commented in the
Right?
chat. So
What
I
the
got
hell?
no answers
Yeah.
in the chat.
What losers?
Come on, losers.
You guys
still
are
at
all
And now we have zero viewers.
we're all 90s kids here, people. Where's all my kids here?
We were all alive then.
All right, let's see what you guys got.
It was
Nothing.
too long ago.
It is.
Oh, yeah, you slated Ellie?
It is Butterfly.
Wow.
Crazy Town is the name of the group. Yeah.
Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly.
I almost had it better.
But you were on the right track, Tim. Nice
Yeah.
job. All right, all right.
You knew the trivia about them.
Right?
All right, the time has come. We're very good. We're going to go through this quickly, Tim, so have your answers prepared and ready.
Uh-oh.
This is a little segment that I ripped from inside the actor studio that we like to call Inside the Lifted Tea. Woohoo! Philip said, "Where's Jaybird when you need him?" You would have known some of those answers. Hello and welcome to Inside the Lipton Tea. I'm stuffing my face with hot meats, and I'm here with Tim from the Bug Juice and other various ventures. And I like your hat, Tim. It's very nice.
Hey, well, thank you. Hey, look at that. We have the same.
We have the same hat. Not necessarily the same, because this was a custom job. When I admired your hat, and you were like, "Oh, do you want one?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Are you gonna have it custom made?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Can we do it in yellow?" So this is a one of a kind yellow Bug Juice hat, and it really matches my Vern Dazel swag that I'm wearing tonight. So really representing. All right, welcome to the show. Are you familiar with the show Inside the Actors Studio from the early '90s with James Lipton?
Yes, a little bit.
So at the end of his interviews, he would always, have this rapid fire set of questions. So just the first thing that comes to your mind, and it will knock him out.
Write it down.
No, you could say it. Just tell me.
All right.
What is your favorite word?
Seriously?
Yes.
That's my favorite word.
I like it. What's your least favorite word?
Ointment.
Ooh, that's a new one, and I can't agree more. What turns you on, Tim?
Good barbecue.
Oh, God. You're not joking. I am. Well,
He turns himself on all the time.
Oh,
what turns you off?
bad people.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of them. What sound or noise do you love? That was it.
That's interesting.
Yeah. What sound or noise do I love? I'm a big fan of that sound of the water, the ocean.
Yeah.
Relaxes, it just relaxes you and kind of makes it all go away.
To me, and I agree with that, because to me, when the waves crash in, it triggers something in my brain. I know that just beyond those breaking waves, that's freedom. Nobody can fuck with you out there, except for the ocean itself.
Yeah.
That will end it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes that sounds better than the alternatives. Anyway, what sound or noise do you hate?
Not that one. I don't know if I have a sound that I hate.
What about like a little mosquito buzz in your ear in the middle of the night?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I don't like that sound.
Appropriate.
And then you cut the light on, you can't find it,
Yeah,
but you know he's out there. Yeah.
yeah. I would go with that.
That's
hate
a good
that
one.
sound.
Tim, what is your favorite curse word?
Son of a bitch.
You can hyphen it. I like that. Yeah. I use it a lot.
Son of a bitch.
And it works for multiple, scenarios.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, like something went wrong, or you're a son of a bitch.
Yeah. And it's appropriate almost anywhere. You can say son of a bitch, but you can't say shit. You know what I mean? Like you can't say shit, but you can say son of a bitch.
Or motherfucker.
Or my favorite curse word, but we haven't done my interview yet. Can't say that a lot of places.
Yeah.
What profession other than your own would you like to try?
I think I'd like to be a stripper.
I just dropped my rib.
Yeah, and that's why.
Look at the reactions you got.
Yeah, I mean,
That's exactly what I'm going for.
Motherfucker.
See, son of a bitch.
I like all of this.
Yeah, just for that, it's pure.
Well, with that excitement, what job would you not do under any circumstance?
You know, that's a hard one for me because I feel like I've done just about everything. I wouldn't want to inspect like basements or attics because I'm seriously claustrophobic.
You would
Okay, I get
never
that.
want to be a bat collector.
Ooh, bats. Phobia.
I didn't even know that there's a bat collecting job.
I'm sure there is
Yeah.
someone that collects bat guano.
Oh yeah, the guano.
Yeah.
That I see because that's
Yeah.
that's a.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a delicacy, but it's like used in medicine and things
Is
like
that
that. And
is that bat poop?
that's bat
Bat
poop.
poop,
Guano. Guano bonos.
Tim would lose his shit and be out of there in a second.
Lose his
You
shit
know that
collecting
movie
shit.
with with Ace Ventura when he goes running out of the back egg going, wow!
Yeah.
That's Tim.
That's me. Hate
100%.
Hate them.
Well, finally, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates? That's what he would say, but what would you want him to say?
Thank you for coming. You did a fine job. Now let's get to work.
I like that. Let's get to work. Nice job, Tim.
Did it?
All right, Jordan. Last week we got through this in like 11 minutes. Now you have one. We're going to do...
We don't really have to.
It's time for the Jordy Files. Wherever it is. There she is. Because we have some very important birthdays. I am so impressed with my hand right now.
What are you doing over there behind the camera there, Brad? Jesus.
Got a good hand.
I'm blown away.
Can we switch seats?
Yeah. Give him a hand. Are we going to do a hand comparison after?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
All right, Jordan, it's time for you to shine.
Okay. Well, welcome to the Jordy Files. From Taylor Swift's record-breaking tour finale to Sabrina Carpenter's bold new obsession, we will be just talking about, I don't know who wrote this, Mariah Carey reclaiming her holiday throne, and a heartfelt message from Barry Keoghan. Keegan? Keegan? Is that
Keoghan.
Keoghan?
Yeah.
Is that Sabrina Carpenter's ex-boyfriend?
Current boyfriend?
Current
I don't know.
boyfriend? Again? Oh.
I think it's X.
Okay, anyway, we'll find out. Tonight's stories are full of surprises, clearly, scents, and seasonal magic. But first, let's talk about our star-studded birthdays, shall we?
We can fly through these two, except for the last two. If you want.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, there are a lot of birthdays
There's a lot.
today. Holy moly. Well, today is the most popular day of the year to be born, clearly. It is December 11th. Haley Steinfeld.
Nice.
Thank you. Is turning 28 today. Alexa, who are these people? Demi is 34 today.
Oh, okay.
She's from Euphoria.
I don't recognize her even.
She's the girl from the little girl
Yeah,
from
that's
Euphoria.
a weird picture for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked a good one.
Brenda Lee is hitting a milestone at 80 years old today, rocking around the Christmas tree.
She looks crazy in that photo. God love her though. You know, she was 14 years old when she did that song.
Yeah, just a little baby.
God love her.
God love her. Now she's 80. Ugh. Nikki Sixx is 66 today.
Yeah, buddy.
Had a milestone for him.
Yeah, a lot of sixes for him today.
Yeah, lots of sixes.
3 of them.
Yeah. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. We're all mad at Nikki Sixx right now.
He's still pretty hot.
Shout at the devil.
I mean, fuck.
That's because his air conditioning ain't working.
This is an impressive one. Rita Moreno
Moreno, yeah.
is 93 today.
Wow.
Legendary stage actress.
Wow.
Yep.
Huh, this was
From West Side Story was her jam, right? She was like the original,
yeah.
or she was in West Side Story. I don't know.
Shoot, yeah. This one's always been a favorite from the hit TV show Boy Meets World. Ryder Strong is 45 today. That is his real name.
His name and an instruction.
Yeah. Always loved that. Jermaine Jackson is 70 today. Ooh. Wowsies.
Wow. Jordan.
Everyone's so
Whoa.
old. How did this happen? Courtney Hengler?
Yep, you got it. Nailed it.
Sweet. Just got to phonetically sound it out, That one worked out that time. 46 today. Oh, dear. Mos Def?
Nice.
Most Def?
Most Def.
Most Def.
You don't know who Most Def is?
No. Sorry.
How old is he?
51.
He still looks good.
Black don't crack, man.
Right.
We've been saying that since the show started.
Who is he?
He's a rapper
He's a rapper.
and an actor.
AKA he's Yesin Bey.
Well, that's his name.
That's his actual name?
Yeah,
Yazin Bey.
He's a rapper and an actor? Does that make him a raptor?
Oh,
Raptor.
He's a dinosaur.
He was in a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
And Be Kind Rewind.
Yes.
Oh,
He's hilarious.
interesting.
He's awesome.
Well, I need to brush up on my most deaf, I guess.
He did a lot of stuff with Amy Winehouse, too.
Oh,
I bet.
interesting. I bet. Next one, Ellie, not to be confused with, is Monique's birthday. 57 today.
That blows my mind.
Yeah, that's wild.
Wow.
And then, dare I say, our two favorite birthdays. Today is Hector Diaz's birthday from the Killbillies, bassist from the Killbillies, and John McDonald, trop rock singer-songwriter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Birthday twins.
we were just talking about him.
I know. And it's their birthdays.
Go figure.
Happy birthday,
So
fellas.
happy birthday, everyone. Yay.
Happy birthday.
We can also smash through these stories too, Jordan.
Oh, okay. Well, going on today, there's not a lot, and Taylor Swift is the big news once again. So I guess she has closed out her record smashing Eras tour in Vancouver.
Thank God.
Yes. Ah,
It's
what a
over.
tragedy.
It's
What
done.
a tragedy. Now she can play football.
Yeah, that tour grossed over $2 billion.
That's
$2
stupid.
billion with a
Crazy.
B. It's unbelievable.
I just hope we never in our lifetime get to the T with her, the trillion. I'll really have to jump off.
She close.
She close, man. $2 billion for a tour. It's unbelievable.
Yes, she had performing for over 10 million fans worldwide.
It's crazy.
Yes. So
Good for her.
that's enough on
Good
that.
for her.
So that
And-
just tells you how much people paid to go to their show.
Yeah.
If she grossed $2 billion, but she only played for $10 million,
Yeah, she's highway
that
robbery.
just tells you
yeah.
how much people actually paid to go and watch her
Yeah.
do
do
her
her
thing.
thing.
It's crazy.
I think people sell their kidneys and stuff too.
Seriously,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
I would.
not me.
I mean,
Oh.
if it was like,
Oh,
Tesla or Bon Jovi, I get it. But
yeah,
Taylor Swift?
T Swift. I don't even know if I would honestly go, depending where it is.
Philip says eye roll loading from Pam.
Thank you, us too. I don't even know, honestly, depending where it was. Even if a ticket was gifted to me, I don't even know if I would go.
I would go if somebody gave me a ticket to go. I would have
Like,
gone.
is it in Miami or Orlando? Because if it's in Miami, absolutely no. Orlando, possibly. But even
People
still,
were spending thousands of dollars on tickets to go see her.
I just, like I said,
I think I saw one ticket sold for like 20 grand.
That's craziness.
No fucking way.
Yeah, and it's probably in the nosebleeds.
Even if it was front row, why are you? That's a car.
Yeah,
That's a car. It's Taylor Swift.
yeah. People are probably selling their house to go
She
to it.
ain't that good.
Yeah, it can't be that great.
I'm sure it's a great performance. There's no.
No.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely not.
No,
All
no,
right.
no. Anyway, but
Anyway.
On to Taylor Swift Jr. here.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Sabrina Carpenter, Sabs Carpenter, she is spicing things up with a new fragrance. I know. Me Espresso, obviously. So
Does it smell like? No.
guess what? It is a bold blend of cocoa, espresso, jasmine, and vanilla. Go figure. So
Good for her.
yeah.
I like Sabrina Carpenter. I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift, but I
agree.
would go and see her in concert.
I would too, but not for 20,000 also.
Not for 20,000. Not even for 200.
Yeah. That's kind of my limit. I feel 200 would be a limit. Yeah. And I guess her ex-boyfriend, actor Barry Keoghan, has left social media because everyone's been attacking.
Yeah, he
him.
felt
Oops.
bullied.
Yeah. Hurt feelings.
Yeah.
And Brad, would you want to do the famous slogan for the next one?
Oh.
No. Okay.
Brad's got the meat sweats over there.
I didn't know if he knew what was going on. Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Like,
it.
what?
I
Are we
figured it
still
out.
talking? I'm over here eating ribs.
Yeah,
Barbecue
right. Yeah,
coma.
literally. I was like, never mind. I'll carry this show by myself now. Mariah Carey's iconic "All I Want for Christmas Is You" is back at number 1, folks, again on the
man.
Billboard Hot 100s, marking its 15th week on top since 2019.
That's
So
insane.
even beating out Sweet Brenda Lee's "Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree" and Wham's "Last Christmas."
All classics.
Yeah.
You know what?
All the
give-
Christmas Christmas
Did you
tunes are
say
bops.
Wham's last Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as in like Wham?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Exclamation point.
like
Wham.
I'll give credit where credit's due, man. Mariah
just-
Carey,
I'm like-
she picked a banger.
Yep.
She picked a banger.
30 years later. Later. And that's it.
is that what they call it?
Nice
That's
job,
what they call
Jordan.
it.
That was
Thank you
amazing.
for the Jordy Files. And I didn't, it was like 10 minutes. It wasn't too bad.
It's not bad.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
You
Thank
blew
you.
through
Thank
it.
you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
All right, we guys, we're gonna quickly get through our shameless plugs here before we end the show. Do you guys have any shameless plugs? Anything that that you want to?
How can we buy the bug juice?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. It finally happens.
I will take all of your money.
Cards.
She'll do it.
Cash.
So yeah, where can we go and aside from the markets? And please tell us what markets you're at, because I feel like it's nice for people to go and talk to you guys and and really get a vibe of because it's just I don't know. I'm done tooting your horns. You guys are amazing, and you know it. And you
It's
should.
really cool, I think, when we get to see people at the markets because there's been a few times when we've been at Vero and people have come up and they're just like, oh, it's the Bug Juice people, and they're just like,
celebrity status.
can we take a picture with you? They're so cool, and so it's kind of cool because you get to people hear all about you, and then you get to talk to them, and they get to hear everything firsthand, and it makes them feel all warm and fuzzy, and makes them feel good about what they're getting, and
Yeah. So we're always at the Vero Beach Farmers Market on Saturdays. That's from 8 to noon. Right there at Humiston Park.
Humiston Park, yeah.
Yeah, Brad's always there every other Saturday,
Jamming away.
jamming away with us.
Maybe having some cocktails at 8 in the morning. You don't know. Though.
Right. About once a month, we do Grant. Grant Seafood Festival is a once a year. That's an amazing event. But they also do a Sunday market once a month. That's a very cool market. Everybody from the Sebastian and that area there come out to it to support the locals. A lot of food vendors, a lot of good produce and things, a lot of different things that you typically see. So we're out there once a month, and other than that, we've kind of slimmed down on the markets. There's a lot of new markets coming up, but you can always get the Bug Juice products at thebugjuice.com. That's our online store. Jess and I are obviously, we see every order that comes in. We reach out to every customer that places an order and thank them for their business, and we appreciate their order. If they are close to one of our retailers, our local retailers, we suggest that they go into our retailers because we like to support our local retailers, and we appreciate them supporting us.
What are some of the local retailers that you guys have in the area?
So we have
Almost 50 retailers.
Yeah, so there's 50. So
What's like the biggest one that I can just drive to?
It kind of depends on where you're at. So, like if you're heading down to the Keys, then you could stop in.
You can stop in Jolene's Hidden Treasures.
You can stop in Jolene's or Captain
Two Conchs
Pip's.
Marine.
Yeah, so there's several places.
You guys have any on the Treasure Coast?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can go to on a surf shop. You can go to Sunrise Surf Shop has all of our stuff.
Again, we've got stores just about in every city, all the way from Jupiter to basically Sebastian, the West Coast, Cape Coral, Fort Myers.
Yep. Oh wow! So if you're anywhere in Florida, basically,
if
you can
you're
find your
anywhere in
stuff.
Florida, you can find our stuff. And if
That's
you
cool.
can't, you just go online at thebugjuice.com, place your order. We ship everything that same day or the next morning.
Oh, fantastic!
And so you get it within, a couple days.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I remember when I bought product from your website, and Tim called me and was like, "What the hell are you doing, man?" I was like, "I'm just buying some stuff." He's like, "I'm gonna see you tomorrow." Buying through the website, I was like, "I just wanted to see how it works." I didn't know if you at that point. I didn't know if you guys had a fulfillment center or or drop ship or something like that.
So you guys ship just straight from your house?
Yep.
That's awesome.
We do everything ourselves. We've, being in the restaurant industry, we always appreciate employees, but this is a business that is just Jess and I. It's so important for us to know everybody that's using our product. We reach out to all our retailers. We ship everything. We label everything. We mix everything. Nobody else's hands touch our product but Jess and I. And again, when you place an online order, we call you, thank you for your business, find out how you heard about the Bug Juice, because that's really important to us. We don't do any really advertising other than free Facebook stuff. Mm-hmm. And so it's important that our word of mouth is spreading. We want to know how people hear from us. So
I love that.
Awesome.
Awesome. Very, very cool. Ellie, any shameless plugs tonight?
No.
How about you, Jordy?
No, thank you.
All right, then I'll very quickly get through mine so that I've gotten to the point where I can't eat the ribs anymore with fork. So I'm going to have to get my hands dirty.
No, I went
which
in
means
there.
we got to be done.
I had to get up and wash my hands. I made such a mess.
So shout out to our sponsors and partners at Leak Busters Roofing. Thank God for them.
Woo, woo.
The Bug Juice. Woohoo! And Code Rum, of course. Check out our partner podcasts at Drums and Rums, the Riffs and Rhythms podcast, both of which are featured with us on the B3 Podcast Network. We're going to blow that thing up here in the 2025. Also, and you can listen to that wherever you listen to podcasts. So, also the Al Beltran podcast, 561 Music, Nia's My Rum Diaries, and Ghost on the Aux. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And like, share, and subscribe to us everywhere else on social media worlds. Once again, shout out to the Bug Juice for being man, you guys are really involved tonight.
They're running this show. They're the only reason we get paid.
Our December keg sponsor. February sponsorship is still up for grabs. So if you got a business or a project that you're working on and you want us to promote it for you, or you just want to make sure that we have enough to drink, reach out to me. Emails are good, DMs, whatever you want to do. It's a $100 sponsorship, and there's a bunch of ways to get all that sorted. So just let me know, and we'll get that rolling for you. Also, if you just love what we do and you just want to throw $5 bills at us, we accept that as well through our Patreon page, patreon.com/JNC podcast. You can subscribe there. It's $5 a month. There's behind the scenes footage. Currently right now, there's a shirtless Paul Robertson video that you can check out. It's amazing what you can capture on the Ring door cam. So the link for more info is in the description of this video, so go check it out. And of course, you can find everything that we do at jnclive.tv. If that's too hard to remember, jncpodcast.com works as well. Check out localmusicfinders.com for great local entertainment. They have a wonderful calendar that's pretty up to date with all the music going on around the Treasure Coast and beyond. And come and see me perform around the Treasure Coast this week with my one-man band. You can check out those dates at bradbrock.com to see where. That's my shameless plugs. Did you guys have any more?
Nice. Hey, we appreciate you having us back, guys.
Oh my God.
It's so great to be back in the lounge with you all.
Oh, Knox and Dunn. We love them too. What did you guys, so you guys were actually at the festival. You came, you won tickets through our show, and I'm so glad it was you guys. What did you think? And Tim was telling me that you guys bought some bottles, and I think it's awesome. Yeah,
we left with lots of booze.
Absolutely.
We were there early, actually.
Yeah, we got there early.
Way earlier than maybe we should have, but
yeah,
that's all right.
It happens.
We were there early, and we got to taste all the goods and the Knox and Dunn and the what is it?
The devil,
the devil,
demon rum.
Yeah, the demon rum. In fact,
wine.
I have some homemade Kahlua happening at home right now with some of that rum and some vanilla beans and some fresh brewed espresso.
You really are a mad scientist.
I am a mad scientist.
Pretty soon we're gonna have the rum juice.
Oh man!
You heard it here first, folks. Fuck you, Rob or Paul Robertson. You can't have that one.
The rum juice.
It was almost scary the other day. I was looking at it, and the little cork was like almost ready to pop right off the top of the Kahlua. I was like, "Oh,
magic's happening.
Very fermented.
magic is happening in there." Yes.
So yeah, we enjoyed that show. It was,
it was
for the first one, it was really good.
Good,
We're
yeah.
looking forward to it every year, and we'd like to be part of it. This next year. And
Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna do
Yeah,
it
it was
bigger and
good
better.
times.
I'm gonna promise not to have an earlier gig the next time, so I can come and hang out more.
Yeah. What the hell? We were like, "Where the fuck is Brad?"
I know.
That was a wild day.
It was a wild day.
yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the show tonight and learning about one of our amazing local businesses here on the Treasure Coast. So let's hear it once again for the Bug Juice.
Bug juice.
And their barbecue.
Bug juice barbecue. Maybe
Barbecue
soon.
juice. Barbecue. Do you guys remember the cocktail of the week? The last time you guys were on, it was called barbecue water.
Ew.
And it was.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I saw a recipe. It was trash. It was so bad.
Yeah.
We did it though. We did it.
We did it.
Yeah, it was gross.
Remember when you did a mustard shot for us on the
On the hot dog show. Yeah, it was called hot dog water.
Stop giving him creative control.
Yeah,
He does really
somebody
love us.
needs to. Did you guys have a good time with the show tonight?
We had a ball.
We had
Thank
a
you
great
again,
time.
guys.
Love, man.
We
Thank you so
appreciate
much
all your
for being
support
here.
over the years.
Absolutely.
Oh, and likewise, truly. It was great to catch up with you guys, and we need to have a proper barbecue one time where we don't have to be. We could just hang out.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. We'll set that up. I'll give it up once again for the JNC Destruction crew, of course, Jordy and Ellie. And Derek in spirit. He joined us in the chat briefly.
He did,
so
yeah,
he
he popped in.
must have had a break at the restaurant there. Next week on the show is our annual ugly sweater party. Yeah, so come. It's tomorrow or tomorrow. Join us tomorrow for our show next week. Join us next week for some holiday shenanigans. We always have a good time on that. Until then, stop the bites with the Bug Juice and take care of yourselves and each other. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge, I'm Brad Brock. No bites on these fingers. We love you. Good night.